Rightio, let's continue with the tutorials. So for now we're going to do the antenna. So you want to start by scoring these lines on the little box. Then if you choose, you can score the lines, not lines like these parts on the antenna, well the little bit here. Now we'll just start by cutting the box area out. Now I could have been smart and just cut this out pre-recording, but I thought I might just show you the whole thing because it's not that hard to really, sorry, not hard, wouldn't take me this long to cut these down and make them. So because I haven't made the antenna on the other model, which is done off camera, I kind of have to refer back to the photos that AMX kind of posted out. So every now and then I'll probably refer back to my computer just to make sure. Okay, so after you've cut that out, you just want to fold all the lines. Apply a little bit of glue to this tab here. Pick up your scrap piece. Cut that off. Kind of stick this on there. Okay, kind of clamp that down. Just looking at the photos. Alright, so we'll glue this part ahead of time to make everything easier. So this box here goes in this little squared area right above the thing here. It surrounds this white box area, so gotta be very careful and precise here. Once you think you've got a good feel, just kinda boop some glue these corner pieces. See, I just put glue in the corner pieces just to make it a bit easier. So when I'm gluing the little inside area, I don't have to add another layer of glue. Because if you notice, smart people among you, if you add like a lot of glue and then paste it, and then if you gotta glue something else, it will actually end up like a whole layer above where you originally wanted it. So I'm going to try and keep this as low to the thing as possible. As you will note, I did make the rest of the docking ports, whereas the last video I kinda had to only make two really. I even did the one on the rear, which is no different to the one on the front. So whilst we leave that to dry, we will start cutting out the antenna pieces. If I just go back here in the references. So we'll kind of start out by cutting this antenna. Now after this video's upload, potentially, few hours later, you might see the first cargo vessel for Tianhe be uploaded, which is Tianhe 2, I think. So hopefully that should help for the cargo building. I still haven't received my magnets yet. They're coming in the next 4 days. So for now, I'm going to kind of leave the power dotted grappler fixtures until I receive those magnets, which is on a Tuesday for me. So it'll be very interesting to come home, basically, kind of prepare the tutorials. Pretty sure the smallest magnet's coming in first, so that'll be charming. So you want to cut the big dish out. You want to cut this out. This is going to be a pain. I'm not even joking, guys. This is the difficult part. So if you think you're not experienced enough in this section, I would suggest maybe skipping it or give it your best shot. I'm just going to very carefully use the tip of my blade to cut this. It's very, very touchy. Okay, cut the tips off. And that should just kind of plop right out. Now set that to the side whilst we work on the dish. So basically, instead of inverting it so the black sides are gone, you kind of want the black sides. Kind of just want to fold it around till you get some sort of a circular dish. The tab must go behind though. That's the main thing, the tab must recede to the back. Yeah, there you go. So just kind of clamp the dish with something. Has a system like this so that when you push, the tongs will open. When you're not pushing, the tongs will close. If you get something like that, that'd help a lot with these models. I probably should mention it really early on, but I didn't think anybody would really need it. So now with this, you want to kind of carefully fold that. Now I think this should be dry. Rightio, so what you want to do is you want to kind of be very carefully. You want to place like little blobs of blobs of glue. Now if you want, you can leave the blobs, or you can spread it out, which may result in a little bit faster dry time. As you see, if you have glue in your fingers, the small pieces will automatically want to stick to it, which gets really irritating. So as you see, you just kind of want to fumble around with the little pieces, try to get them aligned. Eventually, you kind of want to lightly, don't force it down, just lightly press it. Slightly press it to bend them in a bit. Trying to kind of force. Rightio, so I'm going to call that a success-ish. Rightio, so whilst we're waiting for that to dry, we'll just do these. It's just a simple part. Maybe whilst that's still drying, we'll probably do these airlock spur. So with this, we'll just cut it out, and whilst we wait for the other thing to dry. Now you can score these bits, which we will do. I'll do, just kind of to assist it when folding and placing them on the back, like the reference photos on AMX's Twitter. So do that if free will. Kind of going like that. Continuously cutting. Once that's cut out, set it off to the side with the antenna. Here comes this last bit. This is where it gets interesting. So I don't know how AMX has designed it to be extended, but I'm just going to make it as stowed. If you want it extended, I think with this part I'm cutting out here. Show you guys in a second. I think if you want it extended, you just kind of have to have it sitting on one of these edges. Pretty sure it's the one at the back, because it kind of rises. Oh no, I think it's the one here. It rises and then it locks in there. Yeah, well, if you want it stowed, you stow it back here. So we'll just quickly glue this in. See, where you see this line in the box, under it should be like same kind of detail as what the thing we just cut out was. You want to place some glue there and just then you kind of want to stick it in there carefully, make sure the outlines match up. I'm just going to use some tweezers to kind of move the piece in. Just kind of tap it into place. I think this piece might be dry, so we'll continue with it. Just go back a few in the reference photos. It's kind of difficult to apply the glue. Rightio, so this lines up with the seam line to kind of cover it. I want to get these clamped down whilst not hitting the antenna. It's really important. After that, you can then glue this in here. I think I'll apply the bit of glue here. But yeah, then the orientation is not straight as many people would think. It's rotated about 45. Just had to grab some objects for modeling. Just had to quickly print some stuff out. Yeah, so this doesn't go the full 90, you want to bend it about 90, 45. As the reference photos will show. Yeah, so that was glue on there. So now I'm going to quickly do the airlock spur, whatever it is. quickly cut this out. Continuing to cut these out. Quickly slice and dice. This video should be relatively short. Now, no scoring is required for this. As it kind of just holds there. There we go. Kind of throw that out. So with this, you want to roll it on the white side. Place some glue on there. Glue it. Kind of use your fingers here for a bit. Just to kind of line it up and then just hold it temporarily whilst you grab your tweezers. Give it a good firm grip. Push down. As that's occurring, you can roll this on the colour side. It's got all the little arms and bits. After that is semi-dry. You can just kind of glue it in there. Tricky part. So whatever way works for you, just somehow get some glue in there. Yeah, that'll do. Just get your little scrap piece of paper in there just to spread the glue like wildfire. Just clean my fingers. Yeah, you can try and line this up your best. Seam line goes on seam line. Kind of pressing it down with some tweezers that have flat instead of lumpy. Now, as you see here, where did I place? I don't know. So I'm pretty sure we installed the model like this. There we go, yep. So, checking the tin is dry. Applying some glue here. Spreading it like a wildfire. Rightio, so these little lumps here, they should go on the side. I'm going to put the seam line pointing downwards. Just for the purpose, so when I look at it, I don't look at it, I feel a little weird. You know, just place. I'm just sending a little. Rightio, and that is part 5 done, the airlock spur area and the antenna. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for next videos of tutorial.